And of course, that's Juno Award time. The show last year I thought was one of the finest award shows that I've ever seen, and definitely the best I've ever attended. This year, Peter Steinmetz and the rest of the Juno producers are going to have to go a long way to top a show that had Tina Turner and Bryan Adams on it. I know they've tried to sign up Anne Murray and Corey Hart. I hope those artists come through as they should come through, because I think the Juno Awards is now proven to be of international caliber. Looking at some of the awards, Album of the Year. I think that'll be a toss-up between Love and Every Minute of It by Loverboy and Rush's Power Windows. These are the only two albums that made a big dent in the American charts. The Big Prize by Honeymoon Suite got a big push behind it by Warner Brothers, but never really connected. And The Thin Red Line by Glass Tiger probably was a bit too late in the year and really hasn't made an impact yet. The single of the year will be a toss-up between Diana from Bryan Adams and probably Crying Over You, Platinum Blonde. And Bryan Adams should get the nod because of the international success. Male Vocalist of the Year, I think it's Bryan Adams in a walkaway. I'm a bit surprised not to see Corey Hart in the selection. I see Neil Young popping up. I don't even know if Neil remembers where Canada is, and Gino Vanelli, I don't remember what he did last year, so I should be Bryan Adams. Group of the Year will be a toss-up between Loverboy, Rush, and Triumph. They're the three big groups out of Canada and the only groups that made an impact in the United States. And actually, when we in the Juno, the people who vote on the Junos look, when we're voting for an act, we actually take their American success into account, and I think those three, that'll be a real good battle. Composer of the Year is a toss-up anywhere you go. Bryan Adams, David Foster, Corey Hart, Luba, Jim Valance. Adams, of course, we all know what he's written. Jim Valance has gone away from Bryan and written a couple of songs for 38 Special and Glass Tiger on his own. David Foster's a household word. Corey Hart, great recognition factor, and Luba might get a strong sympathetic vote because she's an up-and-coming artist, and a lot of people think she could be the next big female superstar out of this country. One of the big omissions, one of the glaring omissions that I have to say something about is the omission of Jim Valance as Producer of the Year. Jim Valance produced the Glass Tiger album, which is arguably the best album to come out of Canada this year and definitely the biggest success story in Canada this year. And his omission in the Producer of the Year category is just glaring, and it angers me because it seems to me that the people who voted on this category are the little Toronto mafia there, who probably don't have 3 hits between them, and they just kind of pass the award back and forth. And the omission of Jim Valance is something that should be remedied, and I hope next year or in the upcoming years this great producer gets his just rewards. So I hope we have a great show. I think we'll have a great show November the 10th, and best luck to everybody nominated. And